Static Selektah's in the building. You already know what it is. What's good, Stat?
We 100 proof this year.
Alright. So we doing it again, man. 617-482-8890. We giving another one away. Another album out. 100 proof with the poster. 617-482-8890. First caller on line 4. But let's get back into that interview, man. So, you know, the whole Show Off Records is in the building right now.
We need a roll call one more time.
You already know.
In
Everybody's finally in the building, so step up to the mic and let them know who's in here, man.
I set it off. Terminology. ST.97882 in here.
I love that you set it off. Your boy REKS is in the building for sure.
Yo, JFK's in the house, man, representing Lynn Mass. All my people locked down. What up?
It's your boy Cali, man, representing the West Coast. You already know, man.
And, you know, we got my man B-Nox, Lucky Dice. Joe Scott is in the background. Yeah. J Status, we in here deep.
Chip beer.
Alright, man. Shout out to everybody, man. So, Stat, when did you start Show Off Records? And let them know who's on the label, man, and what kind of artist each person is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I started Show Off Records in about 2003. I actually just came up with a name so I could put out bootlegs of acapellas that I was getting that no one had to make some extra money on the side. And it turned into me doing remixes, and it just, one thing turned into another, and then finally around 2007, I said, I'm going to do an album. You know, I did Spell My Name Right, the mixtapes 1 through 10, and I was like, I'm going to do Spell My Name Right, the album. And I got back with my man Rex around that time, and we signed him and made it happen. You know, my album came out, then Gray Hairs, shout to Granite State. They were actually, Terminology in DC out the gate was the actual first project with the Show Off logo on it. Then Granite State dropped, and then, you know, when I secured, you know, the right distribution and all that, that's when we started dropping like the official releases with Spell My Name Right, Gray Hairs, Stick to the Script. You know, the rest is history, man.
Alright, that's what's up, man. So, you know, you got the new album coming out, 100 proof, man, February 2nd. Go get that.
Tuesday.
Why did you name your album 100 proof? And who are some of the collaborations on the album?
It's actually called 100 Proof The Hangover. And the reason I called it The Hangover originally is because everybody in hip-hop, especially right now during recession, everybody's talking about throw it in the bag, and, you know, everybody's partying and having a good time and living this fake lifestyle, living irresponsibly, not taking care of their kids and all kinds of, just to be a rapper, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, just really, there's no morals, really.
Amen.
So what I'm saying is, the hangover is at the end of the day, when you wake up, you can go, everybody does it, I do it all the time, where I go out and spend money I'm not supposed to spend. You wake up in the morning, you know, with the hangover, and you gotta face reality. This album's a real ill reality for a lot of people, because there's a lot of, from relationships to the consequences of, you know, getting drunk and wilding out to violence to just everything. There's so many different subjects on this album that are very, it's not conscious at all. It's a very, very street, dark album, but there's a lot of lessons there, and I think real people will respect real, you know?
Alright, that's what it is. You already know. Let's get into this next track right here with Bun B, Wale, and all that. Let them know.
Yeah, this is like my breakout to the world crossover record. Like, I think when the right people hear this record, I'm gonna start getting a lot more work. I always look at my albums as like business cards for producers, and business cards for like other artists. You know, and that's how a lot of people have come to me through the years, by hearing my actual albums. They're like, oh, I didn't know you had beats like that. And now it's to the point where I'm on everybody else's album. But this record to me is, you know, Bun B is like my big brother. He's going to be here tomorrow, Middle East. It's family. But I reached out to Bun, and then I reached out to a newcomer that has, you know, a similar steez, and that's Wale. He got a whole different audience. And then I brought in my man Colin Monroe, who's one of the illest vocalists coming out now. The technology he uses with his voice is amazing. And we made it a smash, man. You know, shout to Chubby Chub. He called it my first hit record.
Yeah, big shout out to Chub, man, my big homie too. So
we shot the video too, man. I'm really excited about it. I'm actually acting in the video. I play the star role. But, you know, Bun B, Wale, Colin Monroe, so close so far. Request on 88.9. Request on, you know, anywhere you might be, any station. You know, MTV is hitting real soon. On demand, all that. So just look out for the video. Shout out to Rick Cordero, my Bandcamp brother. It's a show off thing.
You already know. 88.9 WERS right here with Hip Hop's Pee Wee Kirkland, man. So far, so close. Man, 100 Proof The Hangover coming out February 2nd. That's Tuesday.
Yeah.
You already know what's good, Stat. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm happy to be home. It's been a minute since I've rocked, you know, a spot like the Middle East in Boston. Last time, actually, we've been selling it out, you know, with Term's release party, with Rex last release party, my release party, but this is just so big to me because it's Bun B's first time in Boston.
Wow.
I'm bringing like one of the illest dudes in the game, legendary, you know, unquestionable, one of the illest, not rappers from the South, but in the game ever to Boston for the first time.
Period.
And it's just on some, it's really on the family tip because me and Bun, like, we're like that, man. That's the homie.
All right, that's what's up, man. So let's get back into this interview right here. The mass hip hop scene is producing some promising talent like you, Term, Rex, Mass Pike Miles, and more. What do you think is the next step for Mass to be a major player in the hip hop game?
I think a lot of the cats that are like competing right now in the local scene need to just support each other and come together. Even if they don't like each other, just try to get people. If you hear this a show, just go and check it out and pay the $10 without bickering about, you know, being on the list. Or if everybody just moves, there's thousands and thousands. There's probably 1 million people in Massachusetts that listen to hip hop, and it's like half these shows don't sell out. It doesn't make sense. It's because people are just so jaded by the oversaturation. Like, not everybody's supposed to be a rapper, man. Like my man JFK said, there's too many rappers, not enough fans.
Oh yeah.
But the ones that are and the ones that have it together, that are really, you know, putting out the right product and all that, they need to move together, man, and just try to create an actual movement. You know, we got the show-off movement, but that's kind of like, you know, we all live in different places, you know. Terms all over the place. Rex is in Miami. I'm in New York. JFK's all over the place. Like, Cali's in Cali. Like, everybody's somewhere else. So it's like, our movement's kind of separated from what's, you know, all of us, you know, got tattoos, hat. All we rock is Boston. So never get it twisted. We rep Boston all day. But it's kind of hard to be, it's kind of hard to be powerful in the movement that needs to happen here. I mean, what I can do as a DJ is I can play records, you know, for millions of people, whether it's Shade 45 or mixtapes. And I always, you know, anytime our teams win, I do the Champs to Say mixtapes. I do what I can do with my part. I like to break new artists. Shout out to the kid Fat Chops. I've been playing a lot of his stuff. You know, me and Slane, you know, we stay in the studio. Shout out to Dre Robinson, Smoke. You know, me and Mass Pike stay getting in. There's too many artists out here to name that I support. But
yeah, man. Shout out to all of them. And, you know, I agree with you on everything you just said. Like, that's what I'm trying to do here at 88.9 is, you know, get everybody up here that got talent in Boston, man. And,
they need it,
let's
man.
keep it moving, baby.
This station got power, man. Like, a lot of people grew up listening to this station. It's like, especially shout out to everybody in the jails. Like, there's a lot of ears listening.
Shout out to everybody locked, man.
And it's therapy for a lot of people too, man. So the music you pick to play here is very, very powerful.
You already know. So, you know, let everybody know where they can contact you, where they can get your music and all that.
showoffhiphop@gmail.com. That goes to my BlackBerry. Don't send 200 songs. Send 2 songs. I'm gonna check you out. I check out everything I get. But make sure you send, you know, good stuff, because if you send me 2 songs and they're not mixed and mastered, or they sound like, you know, you just did it on a karaoke machine, I'm probably not going to listen the next time you send 2 more songs. So I give everybody a chance. And, you know, that, like I said, showoffhiphop@gmail.com, that goes to my BlackBerry. So there's no excuse that you can't reach me, or I'm funny style, or any of that. Because if you send me music and it's good, I will play it in some format. Yeah. This joint right here, it's probably, I mean, nah, it's definitely going to be the next single after I'm done pushing the Bun B record. This is called Night People. It's featuring Freeway. You know, Freeway speaks for himself. You should know who he is, legendary. You know, Red Cafe, who, if you're not familiar, you know, a New York legend. He just signed to Bad Boy Records. Shot the Puff. I was in the studio the other night submitting some stuff for his album. And, you know, last but not least, Mass Pike Miles, Boston's own, killing it. You know, he signed with Rick Ross, making a lot of major moves, going all over the world. So it makes us all proud, man. It feels like my man Greg, you know, happy birthday, my man Greg Ball. He said it on film. You know, when one of us wins, we all feel like we're winning. When I see Mass Pike, you know, on MTV with Rick Ross, I feel like I'm right there with him, man, because that's how it's got to be.
Feel the same way, man. Boston got to come together.
When I see Slane in the major movies killing it, it's like, hell yeah. People think that's my brother. So it's all good. Shout out to Slane.
Alright, that's what's up. 88.9 WERS, baby, doing it real big. Right here. What's the title of this track again, Stat?
Night People, Static Selektah featuring Freeway, Red Cafe, and Mass Pike Miles. It's a movie!